Hello children. Hope all of you all are taking very good care of yourselves and your families. Before we begin the class, let's recall. Mention the two archaeologists who discovered Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, Dayaram Sahini and Rakaldas Banerjee. Mention the four ancient river valley civilizations: Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, Indus Valley and Chinese civilization. In today's class, we are going to discuss more about the unique features of the Indus Valley civilization, the life of the people, Indus seal and the script, religion, and the decline of this civilization. Children, I want you all to observe the following pictures carefully and listen to me attentively. Excavations at Harappa and Mohenjo-daro reveal that all these cities were planned in the same manner, and they were divided into two parts, the citadel and the lower town. Let's discuss what is a citadel. A citadel is a fortress, typically one on high ground above a city. In this civilization, a citadel was constructed with bricks and stones on a raised platform. It was surrounded by a huge brick wall with watchtowers. Why did they build it on a raised platform? It is just to protect from recurrent flooding of the Indus River. It is the seat of the government and overlooked the lower town. This citadel had many public buildings like Great Bath, granaries, assembly or the town hall, etc. Let's discuss about the Great Bath. What is a Great Bath? I'm sure children, when you all go to Wonderla or to a resort, we play in water, we enjoy in the swimming pool, isn't it? And after we come out, we change our clothes. We have rooms to change, isn't it? From where did we get the idea of constructing a swimming pool like this? Yes, it was from Indus Valley civilization. It was called the Great Bath. It was a large swimming pool measuring 55 by 33 meters with flights of steps led down to the pool at two ends. Observe the pictures carefully, children. It has broad corridors on four sides with a number of rooms surrounded, probably to change the dress. Great Granary. It is a building where grains are stored. For example, we store rice, pulses, sugar and other kitchen items in a container and use it. Once it gets over, we buy from the shop again and store it again. The same way, Harappa had great granary to store grains that was brought by boats along the rivers to be used in times of flood and famine. Why do we have multimedia or a big hall in our school, children? Yes, to conduct some programs like competitions, meetings, cultural activities, etc. In Mohenjo-daro, we have the town hall, a very huge hall, which is a huge structure almost 70 meters long and over 23 meters wide with walls about 1.5 meters. All these were found in the citadel. All these were the important buildings that was found in the citadel. Next we move on to the lower town. Below the citadel was the residential area of the town where people like merchants, artisans and craftsmen lived. Try to recall what kind of houses did the early humans live. Yes, they lived in huts, or maybe the houses made out of bones or sticks. But here they used burnt bricks and sun-dried bricks. All houses had courtyard, a well, a bathroom with drains. The streets and lanes ran straight from north to south and east to west, cutting each street at right angles. Roads were paved and were suitable for movement of bullock carts. Ruins of lampposts suggest that there were street lights. Dustbins were provided at regular intervals to keep the roads clean. Wow, everything was so very well planned and so systematic, isn't it, children? Observe this picture carefully, children. It's dockyard. What is a dockyard? It is an area with docks and equipment for repairing and maintaining ships. So Lothal was a major port of the Indus Valley civilization. Drainage system. Another striking feature of the Indus towns was their drainage system. It was the best drainage system known to the world in ancient times. Drains were constructed on either sides of the roads, connected to smaller drains coming from each house. They were linked with bricks and were covered with slabs of stone, which could be moved in order to clean them. This shows that the dwellers had great concern for health and sanitation. Let's discuss the life of the people. In Indus Valley civilization, there was some kind of a difference between people who lived in the lower town area and those who lived near the citadel. Okay, it was based on the occupational groups. The nobility comprised the kings and his nobles who lived near the citadel. And the other group near the lower town were the people like the farmers, weavers, potters, metal workers, toy makers, jewelers, stone cutters and traders who lived. Let's move on to the dress and the ornaments of the people. The Indus people knew the art of spinning and weaving. They were perhaps the first people to cultivate cotton. They wore cotton and woolen clothes. Men wore a piece of cloth round their waist and a shawl over their shoulders, while women wore skirts. Observe the picture. Both men and women wore ornaments like bangles, necklaces, bracelets and earrings. These were made of metal, bone, shell and beads. Farming and cattle rearing. Agriculture was the main occupation here because the climate and seasons were suitable for farming and the annual flooding of the rivers made the land very fertile. The chief crops were wheat, barley, cotton, maize and millets. And animals like oxen, buffaloes, goats, sheep, pigs, donkeys and camels were reared here. Anyhow, the horse was not known to the Indus people. They were skilled in the use of the potter's wheel. Reddish brown clay was baked, glazed and decorated with various designs in black. You can see how beautifully they have done the pottery work, isn't it? Look at the pictures carefully, children, the craft works of the Indus people. Can you see the first picture? This bronze statue of a dancing girl excavated at Mohenjo-daro is an excellent example of craftsmanship of the Indus people. They were very artistic and they had this artistic skills of craftsmanship. We have trade. Observe the first picture, the second picture and the third picture. Trade was by both, by land as well as sea. Both was popular. A number of seals of Indus origin have been found at various sites in Mesopotamia. That means they had trading contact with the Mesopotamian civilization. Seals. More than 2000 seals have been found at various sites. They were made out of terracotta and steatite, a soft stone. Some were rectangular in shape and some were circular in shape. What is terracotta? Terracotta is a clay that has been baked but not glazed, used for making different kinds of pots and figures. Next we have Indus script. Observe the picture carefully, children. Indus script consisted of more than 400 pictures-like signs called pictograph. It was written right to left. We move on to the religion of the Indus Valley civilization. They didn't have any temples or shrines. Our knowledge of the religious beliefs of the Harappan is based on the information that is derived from the seals, terracotta and bronze figures. Just observe the picture, children. You have Lord Pashupati. Observe that picture carefully. That's the figure of a male god carved on a seal. Can you see the seal below? And it's surrounded by animals like tiger, rhinoceros, a buffalo and an elephant. It was discovered by the historians. It represents Lord Shiva as Pashupati. What is Pashupati? Pashu, head of the animals. Pashu means animals, Pati means head. Okay, see the next picture, Mother Goddess. A clay figurine of Mother Goddess was worshipped as the goddess of fertility and prosperity. Okay, the next picture is the picture of the priest king, which is very popular. We have come to the decline of the civilization. The Indus Valley civilization flourished for about 1000 years. Though this civilization began to decline by 1500 BCE, the exact causes of the decline are not known. Historians have made various suggestions based on the evidence. It could be due to earthquakes, floods, different changes in the course of the river, epidemic of fire, or maybe due to foreign invasion. I have completed this unit, children, and I have completed the lesson of Indus Valley civilization, and I believe that you have understood this lesson. Activity time. Children, remember in your last class I had asked you all on an outline map to locate few places. Please don't go by anything outside. You can draw the outline map of India and locate the places. What was given in the previous unit, try to color it neatly. And the textual exercise answers will be given to you in the next video. Thank you so much.